Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it's been a couple of days. COVID is kicking my ass, and I was thinking to myself, well, I'll do the news video. Those are pretty easy. It's usually not like 10 minutes of me talking, and then they drop literally the biggest patch I think I've ever seen for this game today in the notices. So let's jump into this thing. We have got a lot to talk about, or I've got a lot to talk about in the worst voice you've ever heard from me. Here we go. First of all, there's a Frontlines out. This just has like a list of the updates that are coming to the game. They cover them all later on down the line. We'll just get to them as we get to them. Oh wait, I'm back. I actually missed some stuff. In this Frontline are things that aren't listed below. And by the way, let's just get this out of the way. Final Fantasy X is rerunning on the 22nd. Titus Unit and Orin are getting Master Ability 2. Titus is going to be given out for free again, which is a huge deal. And the Space Chicken, Valifor, is going to be joining War of the Visions. So, humongous week next week. Like, humongous week this week and next week. Anyway, the stuff that I missed from from this Frontlines, the JP trading features are going to be added. So basically you could take JP from units that have a ton of it, put it in a pool, and then take from that pool and give it to your newer units. So that'll be very convenient actually. And then the biggest deal on here is Trust Stone UI changes. There's going to be a lot of quality of life to Trust Stones. So let's look at these. You'll be able to immediately dismantle and reforge Trust Stones on the Trust Stone Forge result screen when forging a single Trust Stone. Huge. A button for dismantling and reforging will be added to the result screen when forging a single Trust Stone. So you can like forge it and be like, no, I don't want to do it again. That's awesome. Players will be able to view the details of a Trust Stone on the materials list. Great. By tapping and holding. So just all these quality of lives. You'll be able to merge additional abilities of Trust Stones of the same type. That's huge. It was so annoying not to be able to do that. And then a new function will allow players to override abilities when additional ability merges reach their limit. So basically, if you're putting a new ability onto a Trust Stone and it already has 2 on it, you can just erase one of them and put it on there instead, which is pretty useful as well. So you don't have to be like moving bad ones off. You can like leave a bad one on, put a good one on it, then when you get another good one, put that on as well. Huge. Trust Stones needed a lot. The set Trust Stone list will now indicate the Trust... Oh, this is wonderful. The set Trust Stones list will now indicate the Trust Master equipment items to which each Trust Stone has been set. Thank God. Because before it would just say like equipped. And I was like, on freaking what? I have 17 of the same ones and I don't want to take one off. It's just awesome. And then they talk about this. I talk more about all this later. Also, guild leaders will be able to fight for people who are AFK in Guild Wars. Okay, now back to what I already recorded once. First new thing, Ildira, Valentine's Day Ildira, or I should say Chocolate Celebration Ildira, because it's literally friggin' June. But Chocolate Celebration Ildira, Sweetheart Ildira, is coming out. She's a fire unit, and she's not a mage. She's actually an operative, a physical DPS unit, with Strider and Ranger subs. Of course, whole video coming out over a preview for her. Her LB is a large damage AoE attack that halves the enemy CT and boosts her own. So they're keeping that CT manipulation of regular Ildira's, limit break in line here. That's pretty cool. She has a triple hit fire slashing attack that's AoE, so good for PvE, and she'll be able to give herself a barrier that raises agility, so that's pretty neat. She looks pretty strong. Full preview video coming out for her when it's time. She'll have a bingo board, of course, and then Operative is her new job. It is a Vanguard Striker class, so high damage bruiser maybe, but she also can increase the evasion of surrounding units and lowering its own hate. So it seems like she's going to do a lot of things. We'll cover it in detail. She's the only new EX job. There's also Character Quest 2, so Master Ability 2 for Valentine's Day Salir, who's already really good anyway, getting that Master Ability 2, so that's pretty hype as well. Chocobo's going to have bonuses this coming week, and that's it for that one. Okay, there is a shitload to get to. Next up, Chocolate Festival 2020, aka Valentine's Day 4 months later. Or wait, February? March, April, May, June. Yeah, 4 months later, Valentine's Day. Anyway, login bonus is going to be Ildira shards. No surprise there. Story is going to be double EXP. Guild gifts times 3. Free match times 5. The end. Let's go next. Alright, Farplane Archives getting an update. This is a big one, actually. Farplane Archives, this is the permanent unlocking of our old quest, is getting the Silma training missions added to it. So this is really good for a lot of people. Silma is a very functional MR unit. She's lightning element, and it looks like you could just go get her and level her for free now. So her training missions in the game forever. That is fantastic. It says here you can get her Mind Spheres, JP Keys, Blossoms of Paradise. So her bingo board also coming back into the game. Is this just... Yeah, anyway, so much stuff is coming back into the game. Anyway, equipment training quest. New dagger, new ninja blade coming in. We'll talk more about that when we preview Ildira. And then secret book reward quest, going to be ninja blade, accessory armor, of course, with the new ninja blade coming out. Okay, arena and free match update. New arena map, Leonis Castle Gate. It looks like a low-high map, like one team starts low, one team starts high. It's going to have water resist up, fire attack up. So, interesting here. Fire getting a boost on a map. Maybe fire making a little play this next week in arena. That'll be fun. Friendly match update. Now this is interesting. Leonis Castle Gate getting added to friendly match. In addition, Ancient Ruins 6 has been added with free match rules apply. So a little bit of a maybe a mix-up with some bonus rules added to friendly matching that might impact some things I do. I don't know yet. Practice for free match with friendly match. Okay. New features and updates. Now here's where we're getting to the stuff that was going to be in the front lines. A big one right here is improvements to certain jobs. So for job abilities that use Dex, Luck, or Agility for damage calculations, the percentage reference will be increased for each job. If you go to WoTV Calc and you hover over a skill, like the little elemental circle, some of them scale only off of attack, the stat. Some of them scale off of attack, Dex, Agility, Luck. So it looks like they're boosting the scaling off of the Dex, Luck, and Agility. That's pretty cool. It'll also affect some vision cards. They're listed here. I'm not going to read them because I'll die. They're adding new leagues to the guild ranks. So for Guild Wars, you're getting new leagues, and there's a lot of them. Right now, Legends is the top. They'll have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer league levels. It does say here that if you already have enough trophies, you will be immediately promoted to whichever one you belong in. There will be additional rewards for them. And let's see here. Yeah, there's going to be an adjustment made to the max modifier value of evocation gauge acquisition for Espers. So you're going to be able to boost your summons faster. That's interesting. Arena Rankly bonus. Arena Weekly bonus. The amount of Dwarven Hammers awarded as a reward for Arena bonus will be increased, and the types of hammers will be increased from 1 to 2. So you get 2 types of hammers now, and you'll get more out of them, as well as resmithing hammers. This is wonderful news, because we use them in a lot more stuff now. And oh, we're not done. We're halfway done with this. Limited guild battles coming on the 15th. You can already set your teams for this. You should do it. The things to note for this is the map is Cathedral Career Courtyard. There's no courage allowed, and the limit is 270 for units. This basically means you can run most of whatever you want. You could do a 100 cost unit, a 90 and a 70, a 90 and an 80, all in the same party, no problem. So it's very not limited as far as units go. However, it does prevent you from just stacking 100 costers, which is fine. Yep, and then it says you should get ready for that. Okay, yeah, quick pick match. We're also going to be getting quick pick matches on the 15th. This is the kind of the one where you select 6 people and you pick them before you go into the fight based on looking at the other teams. 6, it comes up a few times a day. The map is going to be Ancient Ruins 6. It's another high-low map where the team you're fighting starts high, you start low. Evocation gauge acquisition up 50%. So interesting. You'll be able to summon more. No quicken or haste. I love that. So quick pick match incoming. Also, 6-star equipment incoming. This is starting on the 22nd. So it's actually not this coming week, but next week we will get 6 plus 6 equipment into the game. Not 6-star, plus 6 equipment. There basically it tells you how to craft it right here, where you got to have a +5 already. You need 1 more recipe, and then you need this new stuff called Hearts Quartz. For UR, you'll need 10 UR ones or 10 red ones. For an MR, you'll need 7 yellows, etc. You'll be able to +6 these weapons on the first day, and there's a huge list of them. Again, if I read them off, I would actually die of COVID, so you can look through those yourself if you want to. The interesting ones here are like Titus's necklace, right? This is already so freaking good. It's going to be even better. I'll do a preview video for those next week right before they come out. To farm the hearts quartz, like here's it kind of shows a picture of them. They'll be farmable from a shop that's always going to be in the game, and we'll be able to get the stuff for that shop from arena rewards, which is pretty neat actually. And then raid boss revival. So if we needed even more stuff to do, starting Wednesday we will have raid boss revival. So we'll have the chocolate flan, Valentine's Day raid coming, and then we will also have Kraken, Demon Chimera. So good chance right here, you guys, to get those free MR espers. Like if you want to do the Shadow Link solo clear for the Dark Selection quest, this is where you can go get yourself the Demon Chimera. So big deal here for free-to-play players and new players. This is a chance to get free espers and vision cards. Oh my god, I'm dying. Don't pass that up. Okay, so that's it for that. There we go. It kind of talks about it more. There's like high and brutal difficulties. Chocolate flan will be Earth, weak to missile magic. Very good. And then raid revival raid medals 3. Is this a vision card we can get? It looks like it. Wintertide bloomers. Oh, it's, yeah, they're gonna remake stuff available. Look at all these crafting recipes you can go get. Basically everything. So if you want to farm a raid really hardcore next week, you can. There we go. I think I've made it to the end of the video. I'm pausing on the account reviews right now because I have to really limit the amount of words I say today. I'm out of breath. Feel like I ran a marathon. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. I'll catch you next time. Peace.